It was hand-delivered this morning. The man who brought it said it was personal.
Who let him know where I work?
Ma? Cancel my 11 o'clock.
He sent a card, Auntie Grace, to my office.
Throw it away.
He wants to meet.
Kemi?
I know. I just needed to tell someone.
You look like your mother.
I know.
Kemi, I have thought about this moment for a long time.
Why are you here?
I want to transfer.
I don't want your money.
It is a significant amount.
I have my own significant amount.
Then what do you want from me?
One sentence. The right one. That's all I came here for.
Chief Biodun Adebayo left his family when Kemi was 12 years old. He left on a Tuesday morning with a briefcase and the promise that he was going to sort things out and would be back by Friday. He was never back by Friday. He was never back at all. Kemi's mother worked 3 jobs for 4 years before her body gave out. Auntie Grace moved in the week of the funeral and never left. Kemi raised herself on determination and her mother's memory and the specific view of a child who decided that needing someone who left was not something she was ever going to do again. Chief Biodun Adebayo had become wealthy, genuinely, significantly wealthy, within 5 years of leaving. He had told himself for 20 years that he had left to build something to come back to. He had never come back. His lawyers had tracked Kemi down to her firm's public profile. He had stared at her photograph on the company website for 3 weeks before sending the card. He arrived at that restaurant with property documents and a transfer authorization and a speech he had rehearsed 40 times. He had not prepared for a woman who looked at his money the way most people look at something they have already outgrown. Chief Biodun called 3 more times over the following 2 weeks. Kemi answered twice. The conversations were short and careful and went nowhere near the things she needed him to say. On the 3rd week, he arrived at Auntie Grace's house unannounced. The house where Kemi had grown up after her mother died. The house that Auntie Grace still lived in. The house that he had never once visited in 20 years. Auntie Grace opened the door and said everything Kemi had been too controlled to say.
I told myself I was going to come back.
I know. Men always tell themselves that.
I didn't know how to come back. The longer I wait...
Biodun, the only person you need to explain that to is sitting in an office on the island, not me. She doesn't need your money. She needs you to say the thing you came here to say.
You didn't call.
I know. I didn't want to give myself time to prepare something.
Sit down.
He sat across from his daughter in the office she had built and he said the sentence, not the rehearsed version, not the version with justifications attached, just the sentence plainly, the way Auntie Grace had told him to say it. Kemi listened. She did not cry. She had decided at 12 that needing him to say it was not something she was going to do, and so she had spent 20 years not needing it. And the sentence arrived not as something that fixed her, but as something that simply told the truth. She thanked him. She did not hug him. She said she would need time. He said he had waited 20 years. He could wait however long she needed. It was the first thing he had ever said to her that asked for nothing back.
I chose wrong. I left when I should have stayed. And I chose wrong, and there is no version of it that makes sense. I'm sorry, Kemi, my daughter.
Thank you.
How are you?
I don't know yet, but I think eventually okay.
That's enough.
She raised herself. She built everything. She needed nothing from him, and she proved it for 20 years. The sentence didn't give her anything she didn't already have. It just told the truth. And sometimes the truth, even when it arrives 20 years late, is exactly enough.